Um, I just wanted to know what exactly is this NASSCOM ATKNE report and what are the findings you've got on it?
When we started looking at the global opportunities that existed for the IT BPO industry, we find that we have an enormous opportunity to go ahead. And our concern was, can we deliver on that opportunity? And one of the areas that was infrastructure, education. So we're looking at all the enablers that may have made this industry successful. And well, it wasn't a surprise when we found that 85% plus of the work today happens out of 7 locations, and these 7 locations came up because there are international airports there. There are international airports, there is educational infrastructure, and that's the growth. But as you can see, this growth happened quite unstructured, right? I would call it organic growth that happened there. But it's very important that the next phase of growth is planned. And since we know that the opportunity exists, we can do this. So we looked at, can we grow beyond these 7 cities? And it's important that we grow because we can't have that infrastructure now. So we did a study on 100-odd cities, narrowed down to total 50. Then we analyzed what is required for IT industry to grow and where are these cities deficient in. And we have ranked them up and so on. But the key part is that if we start working today on those gaps, then these centers that we have identified as challengers and followers, right, would be able to fulfill the need. But there's a very interesting data that came out of this study, which was that even when these 43 cities outside the 7 would grow, these 7 collectively would have to grow 2.5 times. So it's not a question of about only supporting a Trichy or a Madurai or a Coimbatore, but it is also about what we're going to do in Chennai. Because if we did not react here in Chennai, then that probably growth would happen in a Kolkata or a Pune or wherever. And if they didn't do it, we have an opportunity to put that up here. So I don't think it's about competition. There is more than what we think we can do, right? So I think we need to focus on ourselves rather than compete between states alone. A. B. In a place like Chennai, right, we need to still upgrade the infrastructure, but more importantly, create what I would call IT cities, or as the government calls it, IT investment regions that they've announced, or integrated townships. Okay. So the concept being that people should live and work at the same place, so that they don't have to travel. Safety, security, 24/7, all those are not non-issues. But still use the infrastructure of Chennai, for example, an international airport or the connectivity over there. That's one side. On the other side, in the smaller towns, we need to get the social infrastructure up. So while Tamil Nadu, for example, is blessed with a lot of engineering colleges and talent, but then they are freshers. We need to get back people from a Mumbai or a Bangalore or a Chennai to take care of the middle management. And hence the social infrastructure, schools, and all those become very important. So our goal here is to identify those gaps, work with the governments here, and give them the perspective of what the opportunity is. And rather than these cities haphazardly grow over time, they do it in a more planned manner so that the issues that we have faced in a place like Bangalore, Pune, or Chennai, right, is not the experience that we go through.